Hey, welcome back, GSA Speedrun fans. We got a great one coming at you today. I am Esberg in the booth with Trenton.
Hey there, it's a nice comfortable booth. Happy to be here. Hope everybody's having a fantastic Friday. Now we'll try and make it a little better.
Great. We got Expert Mode League Division B, Week 7. And it looks like we got BraMy versus EricVanWilderman. How are the stats looking, Trenton?
You know, in record, it is 2-4 versus 4-2, so a little bit different there. But part of that is just the competition that they faced so far. I mean, when you've gone up against the Beast in these standings, that certainly says a lot. And that's still ahead for one of them. But,
yeah, Envy and the Beast sitting nice at 6-0. Everybody else trying to get up into that upper echelon. We just saw SB John Wayne doing what he needed to do. So it looks like it's BraMy's turn. He's got his work cut out for him.
Yeah, and BraMy has done something already with win over Failstream, which is a nice thing to have on your record. But he's faced some competition with Oshikurosu before this fight, so he's had some battles already.
Yeah.
It's a matchup of a couple of people who have put a lot more time in with Mario Maker 2 than necessarily Mario Maker 1, but both of them have decided to up their game, and they're ready to get this game started.
Yeah, it looks like they got a 30-second speed run to start, and as racers, I think they're both interested in a 30-second speed run.
Yeah, when you've trying to clear as many levels as you can within a time window, speedruns are usually your friend. And then when they're an expert, that's usually a good sign in that there's more leeway on the timer.
Yeah, and it looks like BraMy's making some nice progress, picking up the key coins that look like they might be required, because there's the door.
Looks like you're going to have to dodge things on tracks. Got some fireballs. It was a nice preview setup, and you cannot land on that tilt platform.
No, if you do, you got to hit it right in the middle, or it will tilt you into those spikes. And EVW hitting the Potaboos. So both taking a death. Chat telling us it says Rainbow Road 30.
This looks like a great level for this format. It's very quick. It's a lot faster once you know not to hit that block the second time and you've learned the route through. So it should be a good clear for both runners.
Yeah, it's a really nicely made level. Really enjoying watching it. And once again, they both kind of died. EVW a little before, but he knows what's coming up. Potaboos, and then there's that tilt. Oh, and he did the same thing BraMy did. He hit it not in the middle, and and you can see by his face. Everyone knows watching EVW. His face says it all.
It's sometimes easy to forget when you're not playing it how narrow your focus gets as BraMy picks up his first clear there at 13-11, I'll call it.
Yeah, and having none of that seesaw, just up and over, taking the clear.
Yeah, so it's easy sitting on the sidelines to see those spikes underneath as I throw as many S's into a sentence as I can, but your focus is on Luigi there. You're looking at him and a couple blocks around him, so they just didn't see those spikes the first time. Now they know the way.
And it looks like BraMy's on a twirly level. I think it's really self-explanatory. That's hard for us. Yeah, hard for us commentators. Now what? Twirl away. All right, EVW making his way past those spikes as well and tying it up 1-1.
This is always the interesting question of, do you stick with the high route over a level? Do you explore what's underneath? He's gone the high route, and little bomb surfing didn't quite go his way, but now has the experience and knows what to do next time.
Yeah, and we'll see if EVW decides to take the same route if he wants to try up and over.
We've seen the two doors, though, so likely that door leads back to the other one as kind of a reset door.
All right, and once again, both players making some good progress. I think that BraMy wanted to have that damage boost when he got to the bombs once again. We'll see if he can make it past this time.
Again, not picking up the bomb surf the first time, but that has the damage boost to do it and is going to get into the pipe at least.
Yeah, so EVW making it to the checkpoint. BraMy not making it past that again. We'll see if he sticks with this. Oh, and a chomp. That P-switch right in the middle of 2 chain chomps. Yeah, EVW, I don't blame you, buddy. Getting chain chomped right there, but he's got a checkpoint, so he'll keep on.
Probably going to take a little bit of patience to get the chomps to move, just like that. Perfect. Well done.
Yeah, I'm guessing we're close to the end right here.
Well, there's the bridge, and there's the axe. With the heart,
And the
of course.
heart. Yeah. Well, they could have at least given him those 1-ups, you know? If you're going to have that beautiful heart there. Because that's what all racers are looking for. Massive amount of 1-ups.
So, Eric actually going to be the first to 2 clears. BraMy, who cleared the first level first, is now playing catch-up.
Yeah, and neither of them have used skips because so far these levels have been pretty straightforward. And BraMy hitting the axe and tying it up 2-2. All right. So we're synced up and we have a 21-second world record for somewhat of a speed run that... Oh, and there's the, Kaizo or Dev Block. Clearly, EVW needed something to get across here, so maybe he can make the jump from there? Yep.
Is the pipe the way forward? Maybe not.
Oh, it's a vine. BraMy found the vine. So BraMy's going up, and hopefully this is the better route.
Well, we've got at least 3 possible routes so far, but this looks pretty good if it leads all the way. Got to be careful with this because you'll break the blocks out from under you.
Yeah, and it looks like EVW took a skip there. He didn't want to try and figure out where the end was anymore. Oh, and BraMy said no, but oh no.
That is late, but you got to have the damage boost to clear the saws. So BraMy's probably going to pick up a clear here, whereas EVW had to use the skip.
So 2 skips left for EVW, and BraMy, yeah, needing to keep this without going into the lava. So there's 1 damage boost. If he can take 1 more, he should have this.
Yeah, this should be good.
Yep. Well done, BraMy. And EVW at the same time, just after BraMy hit the axe, EVW hit the flag. So keeping it close.
Yeah, they've kept all these clears very tight to each other. They've all been within 20 seconds, although that one less than 5 apart.
Yeah, and BraMy having somewhat of the lead in terms of having all of his skips left. So if he gets onto something that he doesn't like, he certainly has the ability to scream on past it.
Been great levels for this format so far. I'm sure both runners are very happy with what they've seen.
Yeah, EVW making his way through those tight little jumps. As a not great versus player, those jumps are my downfall. When I get those jumps that are, you know, at different levels, I just don't have the skill set yet to go through there.
BraMy having a little trouble with these skip squeaks.
Yeah, and when he grabs that P switch, they kind of all come out at him. Okay, so EVW kind of got squashed here last time, so being a little more careful right up and over.
New Soup doesn't get quite as much love in Mario Maker 2 since we've got 3D World and people love to use the new stuff, but pretty classic New Soup tech here.
Yeah, BraMy making his way through those warp boxes and finding the next clear, so taking the lead 4-3 for, what was that, 5 seconds again, Trenton? EVW coming back.
They're keeping it close.
All right, Bill battles. So BraMy's going to see that level that EVW went through, and we'll see if he can make it through there. Where EVW's got the lazy switch.
BraMy does have that extra skip in the bank if needed.
Yeah, and I've seen this, this tech right here, you know, kind of the wall jump to maintain. Doing a great job. Unfortunately, as I said that, of course, taking a death. But he'll stay on this. It looks like a very doable level.
It looks like he got squished on the ramp up, so Just
Yeah,
gotta
I
stay a
think
little higher.
yeah, the choice was either a cannonball to the face or a squish at the bottom. He was in a bad spot there. Okay, and EVW has a checkpoint and some nice on-off. Gonna go a little slower. It looks like there is maybe an off-screen on-off.
I think we're dealing with a classic thwomp situation where you jump too high and they're triggering an extra switch.
All right, and BraMy finds the flag and takes the lead again, 5-4.
That one felt like it was in BraMy's wheelhouse. He likes to do precision levels. He's also been practicing a bunch of tech levels lately, so kind of the level where you'd expect him to shine.
Yeah, and it looks like the level that they're both on now, 53-second world record. EVW having more of the lore, but still having to make it through here. And another checkpoint. I know that's not what you want to see. Yeah, the face says it all. He didn't want a checkpoint, he wanted a flag. Or, in this case, a card box.
Looks like this one's just a checkpoint for a boss battle, though, so those are good to have.
Yeah, maybe that will be it then.
Not even curious what's in the question block. Oh, boss battle number 2. Oh my.
Oh no.
Bombs away, Bowser.
Oh no, and having to use these bombs?
Yeah, this is an unpleasant battle.
Oh,
I'm wishing you checked that question block now. Might have been an extra damage boost.
Yeah, and well, he's got a checkpoint, so likely will check it this time. And BraMy,
skip.
Yeah, I can't blame him. Where he was at, but BraMy made it through one shot to the second checkpoint, so we'll see. Has a little more time to stay on this.
And BraMy has the extra power-up, so a little more leeway when he gets to that boss fight, as Boom Boom is squished. And BraMy will be heading on to the Bowser.
All right, EVW, you said he took that skip, so is that a second or third? Do you remember, Trenton?
That'd be his second. He skipped the SMM2 level, I believe.
Yeah. All right, so, I mean, having time left, because BraMy, he's taken one skip?
I don't think BraMy took one.
Okay. So,
yeah,
really...
confirming BraMy with 3, Eric 1.
Yeah, wow. I mean, that is just excellent gameplay where, you know, there's 3 minutes left and you have all of your skips left.
And BraMy's got Bowser down.
And, yeah, and a lot of coins, looking like the end. Oh, no. There you go.
That worked out. BraMy with another clear.
EVW right behind, so he's only one behind, but he's still got to make up some ground here. 3 minutes left. He's definitely got to get another clear before BraMy does.
One skip with 3 minutes left feels pretty good. I mean, that's... Hopefully you don't see 2 levels in that tight a time frame that you want to skip, because you're probably not going to have enough time for maybe one more clear, but probably not 2 at that point.
Yeah, BraMy saw that level and it said puzzle 41 second. He insta-skipped. So he decided not to try that level that EVW just got through.
Well, you've got the skips. They don't do you any good if you keep them.
That's right. Can't take them with you. Okay, so we're synced up here. Of course, BraMy has a 1 clear lead. So EVW is going to need to get through this one before BraMy does. And either hope that he doesn't make it, or he can move on and get another clear before BraMy does. And it looks like BraMy has a catsuit in the lead as EVW has taken a death.
I'll tell you, I think if I found myself in one of these runners' positions, this clear condition would make me insta-skip. But BraMy proves me wrong, gets the clear.
Oh, and with 1:40 left, that really hurts for EVW.
Yeah, that's a strong clear. A good effort by BraMy to get the advantage, and still a chance for another clear before this one's over.
All right, night spin. Let's see if it's a normal gravity or if it's a low gravity level.
I tell you, I love these low gravity new soup levels when you get them. It's like flying without a flying power up.
Yeah, and just spinning your way. But this looks like a normal
Yes,
gravity level,
indeed. Probably making
and
good
really,
work through it.
yeah, very clean. Running very clean right now.
Not a tight timer, but that speedrun style of level. And only 30-second world record.
Yeah, but with a 2 clear lead and 42 seconds left, even if EVW clears this one, he's going to have to move on to the same BraMy level, and I just think with the load won't have the time.
Yeah, I think EVW is basically on his last attempt here, probably. It could take a quick death, but beyond that, the loading's going to be so much.
And especially if BraMy has the lore and there's the flag. So
Yes.
I am going to call it for BraMy here, even with 10 seconds left. 8-5 and just really clean running.
Very strong first round, BraMy. Put up a great effort to get those 8 clears. Hey, EVW, I think he just accidentally lost that clear condition again, and you kind of see on his face what he thinks of that one.
But just like the last race, if anyone was here for the last race, SV John Wayne had to win his match to stay in the hunt. Maybe BraMy's kind of feeling that same impulse, that same need and desire to stay in the hunt.
So
All right.
interesting little bit in the background is BraMy didn't realize his count was an 8 there, which if you knew you had an 8, that's going to feel pretty solid, but he probably thought he was behind with a few clears left than that.
Oh yeah. Oh no. I mean, he raced great and well-deserved first round. It looks like we're going into round 2 with a 30-second level, 2% clear rate. But once again, these are experts. For all the fans out there, these levels have to be under 90 seconds and expert mode to be selected. So we have kind of some consistency in terms of how long they are. But when I say consistency, that's about where it ends.
Yeah, it was a necessary changeover to keep it from being the massive amounts of skips that we saw in the first season. It's a pretty good trade-off as the format is still being developed, and we get squished right away. Fun times.
Yeah, yeah, I mean, they've really helped out with this new kind of format in terms of making it equal for the players. There's still some things to work out, but BraMy going up and over, finding nice little flutter jump up and over, and finding some ground. Hold right. Looks like EVW did as well. I really hope it's not pick a pipe. 5 pipes, not going for the YOLO, taking number 3.
Well, we got boom booms, but we got also infinite fire flowers and meowsers, and gets to the pipe, which is probably what he needs, but was there a key we need is the question.
Yeah, and we have a key, and unnecessarily we have a clear. That's way better than a key.
We'll take it any day.
And
EVW
EVW
right there.
Yes. All right. EVW with always the animation, which I appreciate. So yeah, nice work on both their sides, helping out that 2% clear. Bringing that up. Reach the goal as Super Ball Mario.
You know, I was a little reluctant on Super Ball when I first got introduced to it in the game, but it grew on me, and I feel like people got better with making fun levels around it. BraMy, however, says, no thank you. And EVW is also going to go with the skip.
Yeah, I don't think they heard you. I don't think they were listening one bit, Trenton. They saw Super Ball and said no. Which I'm with you. When it first came out, I wasn't big on it either, but I really kind of like what people have done with it. That being said, there are other ones I do like more, like the Propeller Feller and Link. Link is definitely one of my favorites.
Absolutely. But it's interesting to kind of see that the runners on that same wavelength of skipping the level, they chose very differently on skip versus no skip in the first batch of levels.
Yeah, and on this one, I mean, it was the same timing. They both saw it and decided to get rid of it immediately. Okay, Kevin, thank you for being in chat. One of our great counters for skips. It's always good to have help out there, chat. We really appreciate it. All right.
Bowser fire everywhere, not a power-up to be seen, but not going to be necessary as BraMy hits the X.
Well done. Taking a little bit of a lead. We'll see if EVW can answer back. Ooh.
Just misses the thwomp.
No, just clipped it and has to try again. All right. World record on BraMy's side there. So he made world record pace. Well, EVW, if he gets through there, we'll be able to see that.
That's kind of advantages you need to build. Just get that one clear when your opponent can't and keep the advantage all the way.
Okay.
Like a 20-second speed run here.
Yeah, and doesn't look like a tight timer. Slipping off there. No clear conditions, so you want to usually follow the coins because if you have a good level creator.
The thing about seeing one of these speed runs in Expert, if it were a one-frame timer, it wouldn't be an Expert. So you already know it's more forgiving than that. Expert usually means you've got something like 5 seconds of leeway.
Yeah, and it looks like he needs to do a little damage boost with that propeller hat and pick up another one to keep making some progress. Oh, EVW. Finding the lava again. Looking for the axe, but finding the lava.
And he's going to go ahead and take the skip. I don't blame him. You don't want to invest too much time in one spot. Don't get caught with the sunk cost fallacy. It's not worth it.
Yeah. All right, so updating our skips there. We have EVW with 1 left and BraMy with 2.
BraMy saw the flagpole, figured not enough momentum to get there, now gonna try one more time.
Yeah, and damage boosting to that next propeller hat and hopefully being able to spin his way to victory. Ooh, no!
I think he needs to hit that wall and then try and get up, but, well, we'll see.
Yeah, we're gonna see if that's a doable jump. That's definitely a tight jump if that's the intended route.
It is, unless we're missing another possibility.
So, EVW's turn.
This looks good. BraMy's gonna get it.
Yeah, and EVW's gonna get it
Right
as well.
there.
Yeah, well done. Staying within 1. I love the faces. But still 1 clear behind, needing to do a little catch up here. All right.
Also, BraMy with those skips in the bank, so he's feeling a little more comfortable with these levels today. I think when you look at the skip count, and he's been more willing to hold on to those.
Yeah, I mean, really ran quite clean. And finding some keys. They're both on pace.
100 seconds, so not a speed run here, but you're going to have to act quickly because falling platforms don't give you a lot of time to jump.
Yeah, and these experts are doing their job. They are looking really, I mean, they're just matched up. I mean, they both are at the flagpole. No Kaizos, they take it. So staying within 1, 4-3.
Staying within 1 and keeping it within a second on these clears.
Yeah, once again, EVW's hoping for something that's in his wheelhouse rather than BraMy's to try to catch back up. And you never know what that's going to be. Just like last match, you know, SV John Wayne and Oshi. Oshi just couldn't hit this one speed run, so you don't know what's going to give these players trouble.
BraMy gonna go ahead and use a skip. He didn't like what he saw on that one, and neither did EVW. Also gonna call it at that.
Yeah, and Kevin or Red Wings, if you're in the chat, let us know where that skip counter is.
I think that was 3 for EVW.
I think you're right, which means with over 7 minutes left. That would be it, having to do everything else. Or if he does take another skip, that'd be a -1.
Boy, sometimes you're just in a position where the levels aren't cooperating. This is a level that doesn't seem like it's going to do much cooperating. This is a case where the mushroom even probably hurts, just because of the bigger hitbox.
Yeah, nice little crouch jumps there, up and over. And yeah, EVW just avoiding the mushroom, actually, as you said. Avoiding the mushroom and making its way to the card box. But both within
a second.
Less than a second that time.
I mean, the last 3 levels, they have been right on top of each other for the clears. Right now, the difference is BraMy snuck that 1 extra clear in.
Yeah, that EVW just couldn't make it through. So yeah.
That was that SMW level where there was some RNG Bowser fire, but BraMy first tried it, or maybe he would have taken the skip. It could have been that close.
All right, so both having to start over there. This is BraMy's second attempt, and going on the third attempt. Same for EVW. There's a checkpoint. And the flag. So pretty short level. Great checkpoint. And okay, I'll go 2 seconds this time. I'll say 2 seconds difference.
That's kind of interesting that one snuck into expert. I mean, maybe with a tighter timer I'd understand that, but yeah, just get your jumps right.
All right, new 1-4 Bowser Jr. isn't playing.
Have to clear Bowser Jr. to be able to get to the goal, but we've got Rising Lava and Cheep Cheeps, which means unpleasantness.
Yeah, and unfortunately EVW getting hit by a Cheep Cheep immediately. BraMy making it through, finding a power-up, having to wait for the Rising Lava. I want to know why the Rising Lava doesn't kill Koopas. Come on. Come on, Nintendo. Talk to me.
The shells are +10 fire resist.
Oh, that's... Thank you. Now I know. All right.
It's half battle.
And that's
got a
right.
fire flower.
The more you know. Hey, this looks like the end.
This looks actually a little bit more difficult than we're seeing right now, because I think that Rising Lava actually covers the ground.
Yeah, and I mean, BraMy just using the wall jump and consistently not hitting the ground, getting the clear condition and the axe.
Fantastic control there, and it definitely paid off.
Yeah, I agree.
It makes all the difference.
BraMy made that look easy, and that is not anything but easy. Okay, so he's on an LOL level. And I'm sure the creator thinks it's LOL. Let's see if how far that lava comes up.
It doesn't look like it goes as high as I thought, so it's already gone back down.
All right, and he's got the clear condition and EVW. Keeping it within 1, 6 to 7, with over 4 minutes left, but still needing to find a level to catch up. They're so evenly matched right now.
Yeah, that clear was only within 20 seconds, by the way. We've been talking about them being within 1 or 2 seconds. That was only 20.
Yeah. But once again, with BraMy having another clear, another skip and 1 clear lead. EVW is going to need something.
BraMy seems to be exploring perhaps for a hidden power-up, trying to kill the Wiggler perhaps to get the clown car.
That is a ton of Wigglers they're encountering. All right, and not only Wigglers, but Piranha Plants.
And Boo Rings, oh my.
Yeah, I'm feeling a little Jimmy. Bit of a Jimmy level here.
If I'm not mistaken, BraMy's got a skip in the bank, and he may want to consider that strongly.
Yeah, and EVW not going for the YOLO. That's not a bad idea. That seems to be working. Some claws.
When in doubt, YOLO.
That's right. Finding a power-up, and hopefully this... Well, we see there's the goal and hitting it. All right. Maybe
YOLO
that is what Yeah, maybe that's what he needed. We are tied 7-7 with less than 3 minutes to go. And BraMy hasn't done that run right jump yet. And that looks like the way to go.
I think he was trying to get the Koopa car, but he ends up with a spike ball in the Koopa car, which wrecked that strategy. Solid strategy, just didn't quite get there for him, and he does use the skip.
Yeah, so we are definitely synced up here. They're on the same level. Everyone, all the skips are gone. They got this little bit of having to pixel jump up, and EVW does it immediately, one shot. Well done.
Very good for him, because this is in BraMy's wheelhouse. He likes the precision levels. That's exactly what we're dealing with here. And he's going to first try it.
Yeah, we have a match. What a match. Less than 2 minutes to go. Less than five seconds separating these two racers.
And I do believe both out of skips, so they've got to deal with whatever's in front of them.
All right, don't take damage level. There's no point in picking up that mushroom because it's not going to help you. Oh, and that was nice use of, is that the Goombud? The Goomba? Galumba. Nice use of that to help get rid of some of your enemies.
A little bit different than the Goomba. It's the SMW version. And he's a little bit more durable. He doesn't die when you jump on his head.
Oh, all right.
Crazy talk.
EVW.
Clear for EVW.
Straight through. Well done. And can BraMy match? So far, we have seen each of these players matching each other.
This is going to be critical because BraMy not only needs to clear this, he needs to clear this with enough time to get into the next level. Looking good. 53 seconds, he's got the clear again within 20 seconds of each other.
All right, Spike Block Adventure. So with 40 seconds left, we might be going into overtime. With a minute 13 world record, we are, unless there is cheese, we likely have OT.
Well, this is a case where you have to remember that you're an expert, so it's here for a reason. It's starting slow, but EVW took a death.
Yeah, and
got this off in time.
Yeah, you kind of have to wait for those thwomps, and yeah, there's just not enough time for either player to make it through this. All right, folks, we got OT. It is anybody's race. Put your hype in the chat for who you want to see win this one. And what a great race. I mean, they were synced up so many times.
Yeah, I'm trying to look through my notes real fast, see how many times we were within less than 5 seconds. I got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 levels that they were within 5 seconds of each other.
Out of 9 clears. 6 out of 9. We were that close. This one is 22nd. 10% clear rate. So what these players are looking for is a one shot. When it comes to overtime, sports fans, race fans, it's whoever clears first gets the victory. So sudden death here.
Only 7 clears is not a lot of clears, but it's enough to have some information. You know this can be a quick level, but a lot of people have died on it, so what made them die?
And it's 19.5 seconds, so the first glance I'm going to look at is the timer. 300 seconds, so it's not exactly, there's no timer that you have to worry about. You just have to not die.
Launcher's only firing coins, but there's some Koopas coming down.
A little bit enemy spam. If you can get on top of those enemies, maybe making it up and over. Ooh, oh, that was close.
Still alive.
Yeah, both players still alive.
EVW a little more progress. There's the goal in sight. He's got it.
All right. Oh, yeah, one shot and making it through. EVW taking the second round. So we have a tie game, 1-1. And 9, that is a great clear number for both players.
And I just want to point out that yet again, that was within 5 seconds of each other.
Yeah, for the 10th race. Yeah. 7 out of 10 games within 5 seconds. Yeah, we can tell regardless of the stats on each player, 2 to 4 versus 4 to 2, they are clearly evenly matched up.
And that was a comeback for EVW, by the way, because the second level was actually first cleared by BraMy, so that wasn't made up until level 7 for EVW.
Yeah, we were waiting. I mean, it was just they were so close, and we were just kept waiting for what he could find that BraMy couldn't get through. And it was that kind of YOLO to the right level where he found a warp pipe, and with all the wigglers. So he found a warp pipe, and that was when BraMy was going for the clown car.
Got it.
All right.
SMM2 switch level to start us off.
And it's just under the threshold, 1 minute 29.850. Exit course. Exit course. All right.
Neither one of them cared for that. Looked like not many clears on it either.
All right. So, Chad, if you could help us out, we know that they both have 2 skips left in this third of 3. So it is anybody's game. So close.
I was trying to get a look at the timer, so plenty of time on this. It's a challenge level, and we got a checkpoint there.
And 40 seconds, and we have the counter on it. It looks like EVW, unfortunately, I believe he might have taken a spike there on these wall jumps. We see the progressive spikes on the wall jump. The level creator giving us a count.
Yeah, this is a pretty solid build the challenge as we go. Looks very clean so far.
All right, and it looks like he has to go for a key hunt, which is right there. Up and over, another checkpoint.
So far, just a solid new soup tech level. Little precision on that one, and that's going to be the goal.
Yeah, really nice, clean run there by BraMy to start this third match off.
EW's not far behind as long as he one-shots this, and that looks good.
All right. And it looks like BraMy's moving on to hard 3.0.
Wonder what happened to the first 2.
Reached the goal after defeating all 12 Koopa Troopas, so all of them.
Are they close to each other? Are they spread out? Is this going to be a hunt? This is the biggest question I think you're wondering coming in.
Yeah, and happy to see a whole room full of them. So hopefully you don't have to hunt. And a star. Oh, that's nice. Just be all of them. Oh, looks like the star ran out.
You got the icicles there.
Getting the clear conditioning and making it through that tough room.
Not too much precision, but a little bit, and that's the kind of level BraMy likes. Get some precision involved.
All right, EVW needs to kill this last Koopa and not die. All right, at least making it through with the clear condition and a cat suit.
Where is our path to the goal at this point?
Yeah, BraMy took that. I believe BraMy took that pipe, so...
There it is for EVW. He found it first.
Yep, so BraMy realizing that the pipe he took takes him right back out the same pipe. Oh, level creator. Cruelty.
So that's going to cost BraMy a solid about 15 seconds.
Lead, yeah.
Having to go there because he cleared it first and then EVW found the goal first.
Yeah, so for the second time, EVW holding right or at least checking out what's right and it paying off.
It's Mario. When in doubt, go right.
Rule number 1.
I always thought rule number 1 was assume there's a troll block.
Maybe I always heard it was hold right. Unfortunately, EVW getting raining Goombas down on him and takes his first death. We'll see if BraMy can avoid these. Oh, there's icicles and Goombas falling on your head. That is tough.
Gotta be curious if either runner spins a skip on this. We haven't seen much of this level yet, but theoretically, if you can get the icicles out of the way early.
Yeah, you can hopefully, yeah, kill these Goombas. EVW staying right at the front of this ice block train. Oh, and no, unfortunately, what was it? Icicle to the eye. Right to the face.
The back and forth strats for BraMy worked. He's gotten further in this level now.
Yeah, giving himself a little bit of area to play with rather than holding just at the end and finding the clear. Taking the lead back, 3-2.
Right now it's CVW's turn to avoid these icicles. He narrowly threaded the needle there. They came down on either side, but he's in good shape now. We didn't see anything kill BraMy at this point.
All right, escape from Goomba airship, 30 seconds. So we got a nice little airship level here. No doubt if the level creator's on us, we've seen plenty of airships. Oh, and a spike right at the bottom.
BraMy may be thinking about the skip, but he's going to try one more time. Now that you know that's there, I don't think it's that big a deal. You just got to hit the spring and the block, but a little bit of precision going back the other way.
Yeah, so we'll see if EVW can make it first time into that spring. Nope. Hitting the spike as well. Hitting the on-off. I mean, this is tough. This looks really difficult here.
Yeah, it's that one going back to, you're going to have to land on the spring to get enough height to clear it.
And then going over the spike just where those two red on-offs. So yeah, it looks like EVW skipped. He was having none of that, and so moves on to a Japanese level.
I believe that makes his second skip of this match, so... He's been using them, but it's been effective because he hasn't really run into a third level that he wanted to skip.
And it looks like BraMy skipped it too. So he lost a little time, but not too much. Just that was not an easy jump by any stretch of the imagination.
So
hitting the spring.
Round one, BraMy built up some of his advantage by playing some of the levels that Eric has skipped, but now we've seen, I believe, the last 4 skips be the same levels for these runners.
Yeah, and EVW is skipping a little faster, so that's why he's just got a little bit of a lead here, and the clear, 4-3. But I think BraMy's going to be tight, right behind.
Coming out the door that leads right to the goal.
And that should be the tape.
Overshot a little bit, so it cost him maybe an extra second, but that's still 12 seconds apart.
All right, we got reach the goal without taking damage and hunt for the pink coins. Oh, BraMy got the world record there. Well done. Moral victory.
Looks like EVW is going to get some flight going in this SMW level.
Yeah, and hitting the wall, and there's a key he needs to get. And very nice of the level creator to put a solid block below where you have to spin, because I know how many times I just spun to the lava.
There's plenty of levels makers that wouldn't have been that nice.
And that was really nice on EVW's part. He was getting over there to spawn that on-off shellmet, and just very patient. And there's another coin he needs. Quite possibly. I'm going to guess when the title is Hunt for the Coins, I'm probably going to pick up the coins.
It's usually a safe assumption. Poor Yoshi.
Yeah. Sorry, gotta leave you behind.
Got Bowser Jr. hanging out here. You do have to do this without taking damage, so the hidden Lakitu cloud ends up wrecking the clear condition.
Yeah, and so EVW, oh yeah, there it is. Going in the lava with the spin. That was what I was talking about. Something that I do quite often. And it looks like BraMy having to start over as well. So once again, we are really synced up. We're very close here.
It was a little bit different for him. It was one of the shells thrown came sliding in and caused the damage when he was exploring the question blocks.
And EVW hitting the lava again, so restart. So BraMy having a bit of a lead. Oh, Yoshi going up and over this time. And much better decision there. And he's going to be able to take the clear. So it was BraMy's turn this time to hold right. And we'll see if EVW can figure this out. He just got on Yoshi, grabbed the coin, and went right. Not down this pipe. No, the other direction.
Looks like this was sort of meant to be a choose your own path level by the makers, so an easier path if you get the red coins. But wow, that is the least friendly one-up block you can get.
Yeah, and also, I mean, it's don't take damage. So if this, yeah, and he didn't take damage. Already made it his way through.
Still got to get to the goal. And
yeah, once again, I think the other direction. Yeah, the other direction was the last coin. So I mean, much more quick to go the BraMy direction.
Oh, and it loops. It connects.
And there it is. Oh, the look on his face. You know how he feels about it, chat.
So that was almost a minute difference that BraMy was able to clear that level just by the right exploration.
Yeah, and it was his turn to, you know, hold right and figure it out. EW recognizing the problem there.
That took a little over 2 minutes for BraMy, that level, and it took closer to 3.5 for EVW.
All right, it looks like we got a clear condition where you have to grab at least 20 coins. And they are synced up because BraMy had to start over.
I'm trying to get enough height for a triple jump, but instead it's a hidden block. And how many hidden blocks are going to be necessary?
Yeah, I wonder how long they're going to stay on this level. Since the coins are not clearly obvious, it looks like BraMy's continuing to do a little exploration. And there it is, right at the end, the door to the end and the 20 coins.
Yeah,
BraMy taking them?
I feel like that's exactly why you explore that level. You may as well find out how it's actually built before you make that decision.
And EVW deciding not to explore any longer. That is, I believe, his last skip. So he's one behind and out of skips.
3 minutes left. It's not a bad time to be out of skips because this little left, you really don't want to be doing too much.
Yeah, and I mean, so once again, we're synced up here, BraMy with the one clear, but as we know from last match, with 3 minutes left, yeah, BraMy taking the skip on this level.
Looks like something of a puzzle / right order level.
All right. So EVW having to stay on this little bit of a puzzle level, and we'll see if BraMy can make these single block jumps up and over.
He's choosing to keep the spring at this point and
finding a checkpoint.
A parabeetle escalator, it looks like.
Oh, yeah. And that is just, I mean, that's slow. When you got 2 minutes left, hoping this pipe takes him to the end. That is it?
I mean, I feel like in a race setting, as 155 on that clear, I feel like in a race setting, anything short of seeing and touching the goal feels slow.
Yeah, and BraMy just right behind, so keeping his one clear lead. It is 7-6 with minute 42.
That's about enough time to invest in one level. I mean, if you quickly cleared a level, you could start another one, but when you factor in load times, it's just not a lot of time left.
Yeah, and it looks like BraMy's on a 2.4 second level. So we'll see what he needs to do to... There's a key, there's some Kaizo. Eric definitely needs to one-shot this to stay in the game. And yeah, BraMy's just trying to figure this out. All kinds of enemy spam.
He's tried to find a couple ways to do it. He's seen where the key is, which is probably key to the whole level. There's a POW on the other side of the key door, but you still have to get there.
And EVW tying it up with 45 seconds left. So there is the key. There is the key door. Oh no,
It is not the key door. It's a key door.
it is a key door. Oh, a cruel key door. So
I don't
right,
blame him for trying that just to see if he could hit the gap on the thwomps.
yeah. So if EVW can figure this out before BraMy, we have 15 seconds left with a 3-second level.
BraMy trying to explore, seeing if he can find anything, but there's only 5 seconds left.
Oh goodness. Okay, and that's it. We have the second overtime out of 3 matches. OT again. Well done, players.
So
And
the
this
top
is
thwomp was a sideways thwomp. Are we actually going to find out the answer? There it is.
oh
Oh, you
yeah.
just flipped the thwomp! That is
That
a
was-
fish!
That
What a
was-
level that was!
All right. Still trying to figure it out. He's not giving up yet. Okay, so once again, chat, we have overtime. So whoever is the first to clear, and look at this level they have, y'all. Unlock rooms similar to Luigi's Mansion. Fight in dojo like a game show. 1 minute 22 second world record for an OT match. This is the level, right?
32 clears on this, or 36, so that's a good number of clears. You know that this level is not going to be anything too crazy, it just apparently it's time consuming.
Yeah, so really you want to slow and steady because you don't want to take a death on a 1 minute 22 second level. That will be terrible. If you do take a death, make sure it's in the first 5 seconds. Anybody's match.
The other thing that many clears tells you, though, is that world record is probably pretty accurate.
Yeah, with that many clears. Okay, so we have BraMy finding the first warp pipe. Powered up. Looks like maybe they're on a key hunt. EVW close behind.
This has been a really hype matchup, and we've seen plenty of hype today. We've got even more coming up. We've got Beast and Inviosity after this. What a follow-up.
Oh yeah, 6-0 to 6-0. I am super excited about that, but man, I'm as equally excited right now to just see who gets this last match. 1-1. Once again, how many times these racers were within seconds of each other for realistically the last 45 minutes.
They have made this such a battle throughout. 2 out of 3 matches going to overtime.
I mean, multiple levels where they were within seconds of each other, but EVW finds the key first. So he needs to get back to that key door. And definitely making progress, but with that world record, who knows how much is past that key door.
And do we have a checkpoint past that key door is probably the big question right now.
All right, losing his firepower, but finding a sock. And I'm not sure, did EVW forget where the key door was, or he just wants to keep exploring elsewhere?
Might be a case of, how did I find this path again? Are there other power-ups that I can grab that would help me? Can I find a way to keep this boot?
Yeah,
The
so...
boot's probably not going to hurt anything.
But BraMy's still on the key hunt. He did not find the key.
There's a lot of exploration of this level. There is checkpoint number 1 and a fire flower.
All right. Unfortunate for BraMy, doing all that exploration without finding the key door yet. And it looks like EVW finding another key. So he's got a checkpoint and he's got another key. And now looking for another key door. Yeah, I feel
Well,
you.
BraMy just saw the other key door, but didn't have the keys to do anything with it yet.
This level.
It's a big exploration level. Doesn't look like anything is too crazy of an individual challenge, but I think the biggest challenge for the runners is going to be the mental pressure of, oh my goodness, how many times have I gone by this one spot already? All it takes is my opponent going by it one less time than I did.
And there it is again. EVW just circling around once again. There's the other key door. And by other, who knows if it's the there's 2 more key doors. There's a POW block in front of this that fortunately the big wide EVW makes it through. Is that it, chat? Has he
I don't
finding
know,
the
I'm
end?
thinking checkpoint 2.
There's another checkpoint. You got it. Oh, fortunately, BraMy finally finding that first key. So really well behind, but as we mentioned at the start, if EVW, well, he's got a couple checkpoints. So even if he takes a death, you don't want to see that, but a clear lead here. And another
Tried
key door.
skipping the boom boom, but there's another key door, so is it required?
Getting that Super Bowl and looking for the key.
Again, there was a boom boom on the last screen, so EVW
Yeah,
tried exploring, but now he's going to go back for boom boom.
Yeah, and it shouldn't be too much time, except for Boom Boom's on this kind of treadmill and dying to the Boom Boom.
That checkpoint wasn't too far back, though, so now you know you can dash for the Super Bowl, go back to boom boom, and hopefully get a better fight in.
Yeah, and BraMy quickly, he has the key, but once again trying to figure out how to get to that next key door.
This time EVW picked up the fire flower that was on the way, has boom boom down, has the key. Is this it? Is there another challenge?
Oh wow, what a level. All right. Another warp pipe.
This looks good.
Yeah,
and
we
that's
like
the
it.
goal.
All right. Oh wow. What a game and what a level for OT. EVW really deserving that win. I mean, doing the work. Well, just great work all around.
That was really a good level for this to come down to. This wasn't an RNG decided it. This wasn't a skip decided it. This was how well you approached this puzzle, how well you solved this level decided it. And EVW earned every bit of that win.
And I'd just like to say to chat, welcome Trenton here. I believe this was his first commentating on GSA. So huge hype for you. You did a great job. It was really a pleasure to be in chat with you.
Well, thank you. We had some fun, and I heard a ding, so I think we've got company.
Yeah, and we need to get to the next match. It's 7 o'clock, and I know, the Beast and Envy. Maybe I'll stick around. What about you?
Oh, I think I can find some hype for this. These two have battled before. They put on great shows, and they should put on another one tonight. GG EVW.
All right, GG's. We will see you in the next match. Thank you again, Trenton. Oh, EVW. Hey, welcome.
Hello.
Wow, what games? 2 OTs out of 3?
Oh my god, that was... BraMy is a very skilled player, and my hope was to just tie him and then go into overtime with some of the rounds. And after the first round that I lost by 3 levels, I thought like it was game over. He was just gonna outclass me. And I'm so glad I was able to push him into OT on 2 levels because I fluke in OT a lot apparently.
I think when you watch this back, the one thing that'll shock you more than anything is how many times you two cleared a level within 5 seconds of each other.
Oh wow, yeah, it's gonna be intense. Like this is definitely a match I'm gonna watch back over and over and study and see, how I can do better to improve. So it was really exciting. Yeah. Yeah,
you both ran super clean those last the last 2 rounds when you both got to OT, and like Trenton just said, he counted 7 out of 10 when you had that second round OT. 7 out of 10 were within 5 seconds each other, just back and forth. Really well done.
Wow, I'm really excited to watch it back, yeah.
Yeah, so what happened the first round?
I do not know. I need to get over my stubbornness, I think. A lot of times I think, oh, I'm better than this level. I can do this. And I get stuck on things that I shouldn't because, you know, I've played a lot of Endless, I've played a lot of 100 Mario, and a lot of times I think I know what the level creator is laying down for me. But sometimes that's just not true and I need to just move on, you know?
Yeah, definitely. And we talk often about when to skip, and on just the last round, you know, one of our runners was talking about the same, being reluctant to skip, not, you know, not being sure if you want to skip because you don't know what's coming up ahead. But yeah, Trenton, you have anything?
The skips were the big thing. What do you do to get yourself in the right mindset for the next match that you have after this one?
For me, I really need to work on my consistency. I can do well sometimes, and when I do well, I can do really well. But there's times like the first round where I really slip up, and I need to make sure that I can, you know, bring it every single round if I want to have any chance of making it far in the playoffs anyways. So consistency for me is going to be key. That's one thing that I really, really lack.
Well, this definitely helped your standings, and you should be in the upper echelon to get into the playoffs.
Yeah, here's to hoping. Now I just need to, you know, work on getting better. So when I do go to playoffs, I'll be able to, you know, have a fighting chance of making it pretty far. So I definitely need to work on that consistency. Yeah.
All right.
Best
Well,
luck
I
to
think
both
we're gonna...
you and BraMy going forward. It's been a pleasure, everyone. Have a great night.
Thank
right.
you. You guys too.
Yeah, and please, everyone, stick around for the Beast and Envy coming up. I am super excited about this match. We have had some great fun tonight, so we will see you the next match. Boys, would you like to say goodnight?
Good night.
Thank you.
They are synced now. Do whatever. In the lead again.
Wow. Side for sure from Cheese. Okay, doing it moving. Oh no, the Cheese falls!